What's up, everybody? Dan Greer, Eclipse DOT, coming at you today to do an inspection for a CDL test on a minibus. It shouldn't take very long. We're going to go through it just for the modernized test so you guys can see exactly what it looks like from first-person view. All right, flip the camera. Okay, first thing I'm going to do before I do anything is I'm going to go ahead and turn the key on. Maybe I'll turn the key on. Okay, key's on. And then I'm going to press my foot on the brake and see if there's an electronic booster. Okay, no booster. So next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and start my bus. Safe start, bus is in park. I'm going to go ahead and press on the brake 3 times and hold it to see if it squishes to the ground. And it does not. Just so you're aware, I'm down here doing it like that, okay? I'm holding it on there. It does not squish to the ground. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and check my parking brake. My parking brake would be while I put the bus in gear. Then I set my parking brake, and then I let off the brake, and I make sure that I don't move. Okay, that one works. Next one I'm going to do is my service brake check. The service brake check is where I roll forward at 5 miles an hour. I step on the brake lightly, and I make sure the bus doesn't pull from side to side, and I come to a complete stop. All right, great time to use empowering language. Would you like me to do that? The answer is probably no. Okay, next I'm going to check my light indicators. Left turn, right turn, 4 ways, high beam. I'm looking for the indicator. Oh, there it is. It's hidden from me. High beam, and then my ABS light came on and went off. Would you like me to start my bus again to show you that? No, you're good. Okay, cool. Next thing I'm going to do is check my emergency equipment. I've got spare fuses right in here. I've got a fire extinguisher right over there. She's mounted, secure, and charged. And then underneath me, well, I know, that was upside down, but it's fun. There's 3 triangles there, and they're reflective triangles. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and check my windshield and traffic mirrors, traffic monitoring devices. I love the test. So I've got my mirrors here. They're properly mounted, secure. They're adjusted for me. They're clean. They're clear. They're not cracked. I've got my windshield. That bad boy's clean, clear, not cracked. No illegal stickers in it. After that, I'm going to operate my windshield wipers and washers. Washer works. Wiper works. We're good to go there. I'm going to check my heater and my defroster. I'm going to flip this bad boy to high, turn it to defrost, turn it up. Okay, it works. I'm going to go to floor. Okay, it's on floor. Yep. It blows air out down there, too. It's too hot for this. Turn that crap back off. Okay. All right. Oh, I lost my paper. Hold on. I always got to follow your paper. Okay. Here, next thing we're going to do is check the horn. Horn works. We're good to go. Okay, now we're going to shut it off. All right. After that, we're going to use some empowering language. Hey, tester, would you mind going to the front of the vehicle and doing a light inspection for me? We'll start at the front. Oh, I'd love to. Cool. I got to turn the key back on for this one, but the bus is not running. Key is off. Bus is running. Left turn. Good. Right turn. Good. 4 ways. Good. High beams. Good. Clearance lights. Good. Low beams. Good. Perfect. All right, I'd like you to move to the right side of the bus, the driver's side, whatever side that is. Turn signal. Good. 4 ways. Good. Clearance lights. Good. All right, now I'd like you to move to the back of the bus. Okay, back of the bus. Left turn. Good. Right turn. Good. 4 ways. Good. Clearance lights and tail lights. Good. Brake lights. Good. Okay, the other side of the bus. Turn signal. Good. 4 ways. Good. Clearance lights. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn the key off. And then we'll move out to the bus so we can do the inspection under the hood. Underneath here, we're going to start with our lenses. From the front of the vehicle, we're going to back up and we're going to check all of our lenses. Our clearance lights and our headlights / multifunction lights, they're clean, they're clear, they're not cracked, they're the right color, they're the 5Cs, they're PMS and they're BBCs because they're hard plastic, no bends, breaks, or cracks. Okay, after that, we'll move on in to check our fluid levels. First thing I'm going to do is start with my power steering fluid. That bad boy is PMS. There's no BBCs, no leaks, and it's at the proper level between min and max. Go ahead and move on over to my coolant. It's PMS, no BBCs, no leaks, and it's at the proper level between min and max. Next, I've got my brake fluid or hydraulic fluid. It's PMS, no BBCs, between min and max, and no leaks. We'll go ahead and move on over to my engine oil. It's right down here, that bad boy. See that bottom one? Okay, PMS, no BBCs. And the way I would check it is I would pull it out, wipe it off, stick it back in, pull it back out, and make sure it's between add and full. Okay, From there, we are going to check for any leaks in the engine compartment. I'm going to check all my hoses. I don't see or hear any leaks in the engine compartment at all. No fluid leaking on my steering system. So it's really hard to see stuff. So right down in here is my steering column. It's PMS, no BBCs, no more than 10 degrees play. That goes into my steering box, which you can't really see from here. PMS, no BBCs, and I don't see any non-factory welds on it. From there, I move into my steering linkage. See this stuff right here? That's my tie rod, and it goes up into my pitman arm. Those guys do have some castle nuts and cotter keys on them. Let me see if I can find one of those here. There it is, right there. Shazam! This bad boy. See that? That's my steering linkage. It's a PMS, no BBCs. The castle nuts and cotter keys are in place. From there, I'll go ahead and move on out to my tires are next. Okay. My tires, I'm going to check all three sides of my tires. PMS, no BBCs, no ABCs. The tread is worn evenly. There's 4 30-second tread depth here, 2 30-seconds on the back tires. All right, I'll check my inflation with a gauge, making sure that it's aired up to manufacturer specifications. From there, I'll check my rim, PMS, no BBCs, no non-factory welds. From there, I move on to my lug nuts. They're PMS, no BBCs, no non-factory welds. I don't see any shiny threads or rust streaks indicating a loose lug. Okay, that's my lug nuts. After that, we move on to springs. This guy has coil springs. I'm going to check my springs and my spring mounts, both top and bottom. PMS, no BBCs, no non-factory welds. Move on to my shock. It's PMS, no BBCs, and I don't see any leaks in it. From there, I move on to my brake lines right here. PMS, no ABCs, and I don't see any leaks on them. After that, I'll move on in to check my brakes for contaminants. I'm going to look right here in this hole in my rim. And if I look in there, you can kind of see the rotor in there. I'm looking to make sure that it's PMS, no BBCs, and no contaminants on that bad boy. All right, next I move to the side of my bus. I'm going to check all of my lights down the side of my vehicle, making sure they're PMS, no BBCs, and they're the 5 Cs. Clean, clear, not cracked, in the right color. No condensation. After that, I'll check my mirror. PMS, no BBCs, and it's the 5 Cs. So I move down my list here. I'm just following my list. I'm going to go ahead and check my fuel tanks are next. So my fuel tank, it's PMS. This is a plastic fuel tank. There's no BBCs, no ABCs, and no leaks on it. My fuel cap is present. It's tight. Okay. It has a retainer clip and a gasket on it. PMS, no BBCs. While I'm down here, I'm going to go ahead and check my frame. Come right in here. You can see it right there. Okay. PMS, no BBCs, no non-factory welds on the frame. From there, I'll go ahead and move around to the back of the vehicle. On the back of the bus, I'm looking to make sure that it's PMS. All the lights and reflectors, they're PMS, no BBCs, the 5 Cs, clean, clear, not cracked, the right color. Last thing I want to do before I go inside to check my passenger stuff is the battery box. It's PMS, no BBCs, no ABCs, and the battery's not sweating. I don't see any corrosion on it. Okay, we'll go ahead and go inside now, check all my passenger-related items. First thing I'm going to do is start with my handrails. They're PMS. They're no BBCs. They're properly mounted secure. They're not going to go anywhere. Next thing I'm going to do is check my railing, my steps, PMS. No ABCs, no BBCs. Clean and clear. Next thing I'm going to do is check all my seats. I'm going to lift up on the bottom of each seat. Okay. Hit the back of each seat. Those are good. PMS. No BBCs. I'm going to go ahead and check my emergency exit, making sure that the alarm sounds as I open and close it, opens and closes easily. I have multiple emergency exits. I have ones on each side as well as the top. I'm going to make sure they all operate properly. Next thing I'm going to do is check my lift. It's PMS, no BBCs, and it does operate functionally. If you'd like me to operate it, I'd be happy to. Last thing I'm going to do is check any of my passenger-related items, such as safety items, first aid kits, stuff like that. If I have anything in here that I need to check like that, that's what I'll check. All right, that's my whole inspection. Hopefully that helps. Chat with you guys later.